Terrell here, and I'm back again with another review. This time for the 2023 movie Homestead, coming to Tubi, and you can go ahead and watch that right now as soon as you finish this review. This movie was written directed by Erlen Hollingsworth. You probably know him from Family Therapy, but he did this movie. It's about like an hour 20 minutes, maybe like hour 25. Real short, sweet to the point, which is absolutely what I like, especially when you watch these type of movies. You watch a Tubi movie, or not necessarily a Tubi movie, but a movie of this type. You don't want to be in it for too long, because then it just starts to wear down. Um, it's a western, set in whatever 18, whatever you want to call it. It's a western movie, about a family trying to survive out on the land, and just trying to find peace. Um, the pretty much the entire premise of this movie is that the family who is living off this land, they get interrupted by a group of bandits, and or yeah, bandits who come out, and they want what's theirs, basically, right? And they come out and pretty much mess with this family, terrorize this family overnight. Majority of the movie is taking place at nighttime, so they come in, they trying to get their loot back, and we get this whole interaction with the different characters. But that's the simple premise of this movie. It's just home invasion. They want what's theirs. Let's mess with these people, right? Going to go through, um, after that, I'm go through the cast list, because, like I said, it's not a lot of people in this movie. So I might as well mention everybody that's in it. It's a small movie, but I'm gonna go through, and at least mention everybody that was in it. Probably like 7 or 8 actors in it. But we got Brian Krause. He's playing Robert. He's the father in this movie. If you probably recognize him from Charmed, he does a pretty good job in the movie. And I say Charmed, right? Like the show with the witches. We got Jamie Bernadette. She's playing Beth. She is the wife, the mother in this movie. She is most recently known for her roles in Keeping Up with the Joneses. DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, who I swear to God, I didn't know this was him in this movie. I watched this and I was like, man, this guy looks familiar. And as I go through and I do my homework after the fact, it's Diamond Dallas Page. Sometimes I forget that Diamond Dallas Page is a freaking actor. And yeah, he's in this. He is Lewis. You probably recently seen him in the movie High Heat, but he has notable roles in the WWE and so much more. But Diamond Dallas Page is in this movie. Mike Ferguson, Big Ben, he was in The Last Deal. Mike Markoff, Greg Creek, and The Devil You Know. Betsy Slay, she plays our main character, Irene. She's the little badass girl in this movie who knows how to handle a gun, Irene. And she does her thing. She is also from this movie called I Want You Back. I think it's on Amazon Prime right now, so you could definitely check that out. Betsy Slay. Scott Skurlock, he plays Ezekiel. He's most recently in Bad Situation. And Mike Medeo, he plays Mike. Didn't have any credible roles for him right now. I think this is probably like his first big movie at the moment, but you could definitely take a look at that. Like I said, available on Tubi. I think Tubi has like this bad/good reputation for putting out like these bad movies or good. The movie wasn't terrible. The movie wasn't terrible, but it for sure had a lot of issues that I think they could have did better with. But the movie wasn't terrible. The acting by far wasn't bad. The action itself was pretty cool. I mean, it's a western, so we're shooting guns here. But I'm just gonna go through a couple of points of kind of what I did and what I didn't like about the movie. And you can kind of use that as to your discretion about whether you're gonna watch it or not. This is not a spoiler, but so one of the things that I did, like, we go into westerns. Everybody in the gang has to have like a funny nickname, right? Everybody has to have something ridiculous or something that like explains their story in a western. One Hand Bill, or stuff like that. I think they do a really good job of like naming some of the characters in the movie. Something that I didn't like was they were spitting on people, like legit spitting on people. I don't know if this was like, oh yeah, we showed the actor spit on somebody and then we like cut off screen. No, it was nothing like that. It was like legit spit came out of this person's mouth, and landed on the other person's face. It was a lot of that going on. Ugh, like it just really just took me. Like, I know we're acting here, I know we're having a good time, but it just kind of really took me out of it. Disgusting. People spitting on people. Bad point for me. Majority of this movie is at freaking nighttime, and you can't see nothing. Like, the only time you can see something is if, I mean, obviously it's at nighttime because they're in the woods, but it's dark as hell. You can't see anything. Only time you can really get a good image is like if somebody's holding a light or a fire or something like that, or they're near the house, the one house that's surrounded, by nothing but trees. But the majority of the movie is at nighttime. Like, I think we got a good 20 minutes or so before the sun goes down, and you just like, all right, now I can't see something. It's almost like you're watching a Zack Snyder film here. It's almost like you're watching a Zack Snyder film. Like, can we just turn the brightness just a little bit up? Can I see somebody, please? But no, it was dark as hell, and really said, like I said, really hard to see a lot of what was going on. Lesson of the movie, is know when to get out and just leave. I feel like we've seen this home invasion thing before, or this genre movie before, where somebody tries to break in your home or take something from you, and you have to survive. Yeah, we've seen this, but we've seen it as a Western here with Homestead, and we don't get a lot of like the backstory of like what the characters, especially Irene and her brother, like a lot of the backstory. All we know is that they ran away from like their previous father, and they're just trying to find peace, they're trying to find a better life and just chill. But somehow they keep finding trouble, right? But like I said, just knowing when to get out when you're good. And I think the bad guys, this is a Western Home Alone. Not really, but like, just this, knowing when to get the hell out. You had the opportunity to leave. And that's just what it was. Jamie Bernadette, who plays the mother in this movie, is absolutely annoying. I'm look, I wanted her to die as soon as the movie came on. That wasn't a spoiler thing, but I just based off of her character and how annoying she was, I wanted the character to die as soon as the movie came on, and I was just completely over it. But other than that, I think I got a pretty satisfying ending out of it. I really like the way it was only one way for this movie to end. But I did like the ending, despite not being able to see 70% of the film, because it's at nighttime. But I'm not saying because it's nighttime you're not supposed to see, but can get some type of illumination. There's no stars out here. Give me something. But it was pretty satisfying ending. I was happy with what we got here. Possibly, could we get part 2? Can we get more of what's next for these people? We won't know. Can we get more DDP? I don't know. Like I said, but I really liked the movie. It gave me a real Red Dead Redemption vibe. Just say when I said Red Dead Redemption, if you played the first one, you play as a character that has to go back and take out the rest of his gang. He's employed by the federal government to take out his boys, and that story didn't end so well after all that, off the 40 plus hours of hard work in that game. That's how it ends. But like I said, just satisfying. And I do think it's worth a watch. It's an hour. You're not losing nothing here. It's on Tubi. You can go watch it for free. It's a win-win situation either way. I mean, I definitely say check it out just for DDP, just for my man Don Waddell's page. Keep doing this thing. Like I said, Homestead on Tubi, 2023. Good ending. I think you'll be satisfied that you invested that hour. Nothing to lose here. It's on Tubi. But check it out. I did like it. Just hated that it was dark majority of the movie. Other than that, come back, check us out for more reviews. Leave me a comment about this movie. Let me know what you think. Is Tubi about to be the king of streaming? Tell me. But let me know. Let me know what you thought about the movie, and I'll see you guys for another review. See you.